Hello and welcome to Football Fumb, episode 6, and this is a end of season 2 review. First season in the Premiership after obviously finishing runners up in the Championship, and what a fantastic achievement, if I don't say so myself. We actually finished 14th after they said obviously we'd be going down, about 19th position or so. And I think what a fantastic achievement it has been, considering that it was an almost complete change of players, first team, and tactics, with no cohesion, no teamwork, etc. Because there's a lot of loanees, which you'll no doubt know or see, and also the wrong staff. So especially in under 23s and under 18s. So coupled with that, I did put in realistic managerial attributes, if you like, at the start of the game, unlike some YouTubers, which no doubt made it slightly a little bit difficult, especially as a start. So I'm really pleased with how obviously the main task in hand season 2 was to stave off relegation and survive, and hopefully now obviously it's another challenge. Season 3. We've just finished season 2, the last game, where you can see down the bottom, fantastic home. I'm glad we got a home win against 3-1. There was nothing riding on it except home fans give them a win, 3-1. So there you have it, 14th position. We couldn't really, in the last few games, we couldn't catch Southampton. West Brom were not going to catch us. Ipswich, Middlesbrough and Leicester have all been relegated. So and as mentioned in other YouTuber FM saves, is quite what I think, based on probably reputation, is that in many other YouTube FM saves, the Premiership table, Premier League table, does not generally include Queen's Park Rangers, QPR. And I think it just shows how well we've done, especially versus the AI and obviously associated reputation. Yeah, so here's looking down the under 18s, giving you some depth. I'll talk about who's going to be going a little bit later, but you can see quite a lot of players are out of contract. They haven't quite made the grade, whether it's because I possibly didn't have the right staff. I didn't want to change everything when I first started. Obviously most people are interested in the first team. Here's one player that I expect to play more next season, Luca Pellegrini. He's had his injuries. Rika has, I think, played the most as left wing back. Robinson sadly has been out injured majority, but I've rewarded him, English player, with a new contract to hopefully show a bit of loyalty and come back to us next season. So according to also the Premier League comparisons, we are the youngest squad by far, obviously the weakest and lowest in strength, goes without saying, and pace, etc. Strangely only excelling in jumping and heading, possibly mainly due to Grant Hall. At the centre back, I think 6'3", something, 6'4" even. So there you have it on the screen now. That there's quite a lot. I think it's 8 or 9 loanees that I brought in, which obviously majority have done a fantastic job, and it'll have to be seen. Hopefully I can re-sign them on loan, or if not, buy them. I think top average rating this season has been the goalkeeper Alex Merritt. Fantastic, and he's got a buyout clause of £16.5 million. There you go. He's rated, valued at 6.5, but buyout 16.5 million. That's a massive chunk of wages. But you know, he should be, you know, he would be one that I would look to try and sign. On my scouting, there's Kamara. Is it Bionguru? He could come in as free, but he wants to be a key player on 100 grand a week, and that's just, I want to try and keep it 40, 50 maybe, squad wise for next season. So he's a bit out of wage bracket. Apologies from previous videos. Asia Velabra, I'm murdering that name again. But yeah, it's a shame that he was out for the majority of the season. He's come back, and I think he did score. He did score in one of the matches. Yeah, I think this is the last. This is the last team that played Middlesbrough. That beat Southampton, and I brought in Zenalam, Cousins, who are permanent players again, along with Clough. I mean, look at this team report. There's quite a lot of red weaknesses. So I mean that goes again for, you know, sort of thumbs up. FIFA Fumb, Football Fumbs up. You know, to how well we've done despite all this redness in the team report. So I'm looking obviously to next season, the summer next season, to address a lot of these issues. So we'll have to see how we go, and who we can bring in, whether it's loans again. But I would look to, I mean, my two targets, I think it's got to be centre back. Again, I'll talk about that. But Anua on I think about 38 grand a week. He's 31 now, approaching 32. I will look to not renew his contract, or at least reduce that substantially, but maybe centre back. But I think primary target is a centre forward, and I would really like, obviously, the tactics which we play, the sort of 5-3-2, however you want to look on it. Sorry, 5-2-3, with 3 complete forwards. I mean, which are very difficult to get. I would really like to bring in at least 1 permanent complete forward. I've been trying to tap up, if you like, Jonathan Calleri from West Ham, but I'm not sure about that. I think another club's interested in Leicester, or I think, who have gone down, which may help. But he's 14 million, so they obviously want more than that. You know, again, that's a massive chunk of wage budget. The screen here just shows them the staff which will be leaving. Quite a few staff that I've managed to bring in, the new staff, which have got good personalities, professional, etc., and good ratings, have replaced quite a lot of the under 23s, under 18 staff already. But you can see there's still like a lot of data analysts, sports scientists, etc., but quite a few coaches as well. They will be leaving. Because their attributes are just not good enough, and as I said before, it's a regret. But you know, it's transition, only season 2. You just don't know how it's going to go. But you can see there the staff I'm going through. They've got great. I'm really pleased with the staff that we've got. I brought in Mark Sow, I think. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of predominantly like Phil Neville, Arthur Albiston even. Bobby Mims, the goalkeeping, but quite a lot of defensive coaches. So Mark Sowers is the attacking coach. I've also George's Grin, these scouts. I've increased my scouting knowledge, which I think will be imperative in the coming seasons, especially with it's that Gregor's Raziak. There's a lot of countries he covers. Yeah, obviously regens sadly it's a necessity as the game goes on. So you need to bring up your Abdel Dui. Yeah, murdering these names. But the point is scouting knowledge, bring in lots of scouts. I think I'm still allowed one more, but I'll see once who we can bring in. A lot of these Harry Marquez, a lot of countries there. Although despite low spotting player ability, etc., they give you the region, which is important. He was a good signing, Al Hassan. So yeah, I've got one more last scout I could use, depending on who leaves, etc., and who I need. But the really good scouts, just like staff, because Queen's Park Rangers, QPR's reputation, they just won't come. So here you go through the staff, which is a big shake-up. There you go, Mark Sauer, 16 attacking. So these are all good additions, which hopefully once we get the summer training sorted, I want to see an improvement like we had with the under-18s when I brought in Breda Hangeland. There was definitely a slight upshoot in results. Alberto Lampo, good technical. And here's Mick Housel, who he's fairly professional now, but although he's got a very good scouting knowledge, etc., reserve judgment on obviously the youth intake. Anthony Raviel, he was one that I brought in when no other sort of coach wanted to join. Again, Richard Naylor, he's, a lot of these coaches will not come, the top coaches will not come to be your sort of ex-championship team under 23, under 18 coach. But Richard Naylor, good defensive. So the scouting team, the coaching team, they're both looking up on the up. Which attacking, Sergio Zanetti, great addition. Argentinian, attacking and tactical, working with youngsters, fantastic addition. So I'm looking forward to the summer where we can hopefully see the benefit. That's the Breda Hangeland he came cheap, and he did make a difference. So onward and upward, we shall see. And I brought in this Bodo Ilgner, fantastic goalkeeping coach, again for the under-18s. 20, and Carl Halabi, 20 working with youngsters. Yeah, that Eddie Manelli, and the last one, Michael Schumacher. Level discipline, 20. Man management, 16. And we've got good determination, spirited. So yeah, I'm happy. And as I say, that Kwesi, they're both leaving. Yeah, look at the difference in his balanced personality, and no attribute really stands out. Although obviously he's got good scouting knowledge of USA, which I think I will be replacing. Yeah, so I maybe went a little bit crazy with scouts, but I really wanted to get the percentage up. I think it was as low as, when I first joined, 6%. I added a few, went up to 14%. Now I think it's about 35% scouting world knowledge. So that's good. So here you go, team cohesion, 2%. I will be looking, Southampton last game. Obviously, I'll be changing all this. So this is what all these coaches, what it results in is light duty for everyone, so that the players are getting the best attention one-to-one possible. Here's a couple of on the transfer screens. I brought in from, I think it's Algerian scout, about 350,000. He's a future, I think his name's Belade. So he's a future, he's coming in 1st of July. So here, this screen, the whole season transfer history, you can see, sadly, the majority of Queen's Park Rangers first 11, under 23s, under 18s, just don't cut it. And here we are. I'm looking here. Where are they now? Luongo. Oh, what a shame! What a surprise. His happiness is poor. He was a bit of a pain in the butt to me. It did, if I'm honest, didn't fit my system to start with, where I have a deep line playmaker and ball-winning midfielder. So he didn't fit in. Jake Bidwell, fairly poor happiness, just about survived, below us with Burnley in the Premiership. We got a little bit of money for it, but he sort of plateaued out. He won't get any better. I would have kept him if he didn't whinge so much, being rotated with Robinson. But yeah, he's gone. But it's nice to see that they don't move on to better things. Selfishly, so I said. But Sherry, he was fantastic for us in the Championship. Fiorentina, look at that, 7 in 6.47, 7 times he played. Is it 21 sub appearances? If he wants that, if he's happy with that, good luck to him. But his averages was not going to be good enough for the Premiership. So that's why I had to bring in top quality wonder kids. Hence having the youngest squad. But it's worked. But maybe it may not work again. So here we go on to the Anua. This is why I'm wavering, because he's down as a favoured personnel or Queen's Park Rangers. I don't know. I mean, I substituted him in the last game against Southampton. You would expect a bit of a round of applause, but I don't know whether the game doesn't show it, but nothing. So here we have adequate corporate facilities. I'm not too fussed about it. Good training facilities. Now, average youth facilities. Average junior coaching. I mean, all of this, I'm going to trying to get up. These are our St Mirren and Wickham. They were the only two sort of clubs, or the best two clubs, which agreed to be affiliates. I would look to maybe improve that, get a team with higher reputation, which would help us. There's a couple of staff posts which I will look to, again after the clear out, I will look to replace. I think it's under 18s coach and fitness coach, but they're difficult positions to fill. Cavani, the Argentinian veteran striker, he's out of contract after serving us for 2 years. Hasn't really played much this season as expected, but he may be a good staff member, and hopefully he will slot in. Once, I think it's the 30th of June, which the contracts finish. So maybe he will become an under 18s coach. He's got good professional personality, and there are a few others which I think I've mentioned to you before, like Palumbo. I would look to bring in, but whether I can get them or not, we shall see. Yeah, so it's looking good. for the future, staff-wise, scouting-wise, and obviously the players shake up yet again. The finance, as you can see from virtually my involvement 2017, once the transfers were sorted out, like Corker, etc., proved to be good. We've only got 2 million in the bank. I don't want to spoil things at the moment, but we're going to obviously get quite a lot more. Strangely, the profit on this screen looks to be going down, but whether anticipated transfers are going to be high, I don't know. But yeah, from my involvement, as you can see there, the overall balance is on the up. Planned youth facilities. New intake of youth players. As you can see there, Vaughan is expected to do well. These are just screenshots just to finish off. There's one of 3, I think, job interviews which was made available. There is our 5 months out, I think, broken leg. And that just shows, again, with along with Robinson, which hit us badly. Season review, they're happy. Confidence is fairly good. Obviously, I want to get up the stature and philosophies. Grant Hall was the player of the season. That's a strange shot, putting Poulter and Sherry in. And the last but not least, a new stadium is planned. So, I hope to see you next time. Queen's Park Rangers for Season 3, Summer Transfers. Football Fumb out. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.